just keep a picture of you around.
See, then I lost all that, and this is actually. Can you see the netting? I lost all that, and now I spent a lot of money on wigs.
You look great, and happy birthday. You're 35 today.
That's
happy
right.
birthday. In case you didn't know.
I read about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway to 70.
Yeah, that's the way you look at it. You look great.
Well, yeah, thanks. It's a combination of pills, and I got a big Velcro strap back here that I cinch up a little bit, you know, for talk shows. And,
well, it's working. It looks really good.
I run quite a bit
to
stay in shape. Yeah, and I actually I did the last 2 LA marathons.
You did?
Yeah, and I finished them both. I only walked a little bit when very little people were watching. And it's pretty grueling, and it's kind of disgusting too at parts. You know, they have those tables with the water cups.
Right.
About every mile. So you go by there and you grab a water cup, and then there's inevitably this guy at the end of each table that's got a big cardboard cutout thing with like half a basketball dollop of Vaseline on it. Okay?
Yeah.
And like the first time we did the marathon, didn't really know what that was all about. The second marathon, the temperature was a little different, and there's a lot of chafing that goes on just about after mile 12 or something. You start to develop some real hot spots, you know. There's pits, there's, for the heavier people, heavier men, there's some under breast stuff that starts to get a little hot. And then, of course, for all men, the garbage gets a little worn. And so, what you have to do is you've got to go through there and you get your water, you're feeling refreshed, you see the dollop, and you got to hit it with like 2 or 3 fingers, and then you got to like weatherproof yourself. And then you're good to go. And then you run a little bit quicker because...
You know, a marathon never seemed appealing to me to begin with, but
Right.
now...
It's kind of hot.
None of that feels like it would be a good... And there are children watching. When do you have time to take care of the garbage? I mean, what...
Well,
Never mind. Don't even
know.
answer
Yeah.
it. Don't even answer it. But I don't understand any of it. But so are you still running? You like that?
I can't run when I'm doing the show because it's not one of those cushy multi-camera studio audience sitcoms.
Right.
It's a single camera shot like a movie. So we do like 12 hours a day, which means you got to get there at 6:30 and you leave at 6:30. So I can't run. So I go the other way so that I don't miss running. And now I eat like a pig and I smoke like a sailor. And I quit for like 4 years, and then I started doing the show. And there's this Canadian, they smoke like fiends, those people. And he's on the show, and so I got smoking again, and I love it. I love smoking. It's very bad for you. Don't do it. But I'm smoking in the show. I will be quitting in March when we wrap training for the New York Marathon.
Okay, so you're quitting. Good. I was just raving during the commercial, telling him how much I love Arrested Development. The show is it's on Fox, and it's really, I never get a chance to watch television much anyway, and it's so hard because there are things against each other, and you never can watch everything. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't know what show you're watching. I'm counting the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done with it. No, it is the best job I've ever had, and. We were worried that, all these great reviews came out and they were saying how smart it was and everything. And we don't want to be, oh, look at us, we're so smart and so clever. I mean, we're truly trying to make people laugh. However, these guys just happen to be really, really smart that write the show. I mean, Mitch Hurwitz is, the second coming, and he can just write these, incredibly intricate sort of dovetailing storylines that are a little bit difficult to follow sometimes if you got your head and your bong at the time. I mean, you really have to you gotta listen to every word, but it's worth it because you get some jokes that pay off in the second or third act.
Oh, the subject matters today.
This is late night, right?
Yeah. In Sweden, and. But Mitch Hurwitz he's hilarious because I worked with him on my last show, and Mitch is great, and so congratulations to you. And we have, since it is your birthday and you are eating junk again, you're not worried about eating healthy, we have something for you to say happy birthday. Let's go over here. Come on over here. Look at that. That's for you. So you did 2 movies, 2 Netflix series. You're working constantly. When are you going to take a little break?
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
This-
After this, there's a week of fun stuff like this, and then I'm going to, I think, do nothing until like March of next year, I think, and reintroduce myself to my children. You know, the sun does not stop coming up and down every day, and they keep getting older every day. I've got 2 girls, 11 and 6.
It's so special, both of them.
They're pretty great.
Really,
Thank
yeah,
you.
they're fantastic.
You're really cute with them. So I miss a lot when I'm away. I mean, this is, you know, high-class problems. I'm very fortunate to have work, but Ozark looks like, God willing, it'll be going for a little bit, so that'll be 6 months.
Are you done with the season of Ozark now?
Yeah, just finished 3 days ago. So now I can just kind of do nothing.
Did you direct these as well?
I did the first 2 of this season and didn't do any of the others so that I could come back and see them a little bit more.
Yeah.
I can like get like a Monday off or a Friday off.
Yeah. Ozark is so good, and you're so good in it.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
great.
you.
But you're not here to talk about Ozark. Let's talk about
No,
Arrested
screw that show.
Development. Yeah,
Yep.
let's.
It's so warm and cozy there. Like, we all love each other. So, I mean, you hear it all the time. A series is like a family. But it's true. Like, all these people you work with, you see them more than you see Portia. I mean, like, this is your family. Working with actors on shows and crew members on shows, you really create this great bond, and we certainly have one on that show. And I really think this season is going to be the best.
I agree with you.
It felt like it was incredible.
It's hilarious.
Doing it.
It's really.
You've seen some. I've not seen any.
Oh yeah.
Seeing tonight the first 3.
Yeah, the premiere is tonight. Yeah. It's really funny. But you should explain what happens this season. It kind of did.
I have no idea.
Okay.
But almost in truth, the way that we have to try to get everybody to work on the show over the course of 6 months, given all the other stuff that we're doing, we kind of come in like we have to do all of my scenes before really the whole shooting is done. So Mitch was writing scenes from episodes that he hasn't even written yet for my character because I had to go away and start Ozark again. So he has to fill you in a lot, and so I'll figure it all out tonight.
But that's the good news, is that every single person that came out of Arrested Development has a career, and everybody is busy working. So to try to put everybody together, it's a great cast, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, well, we have Mitch to thank for that, and the nice folks at Netflix for resurrecting the show and letting us all come back together. It's really, and it shoots here in LA, which is so rare.
You don't leave, and see, I don't like to leave the house. You don't like to leave the house. We are both very boring people when we're not working.
I got home yesterday at 2:30 because things were done for me and there was nothing else left in the day, and so then let's just put on the PJs and the slippies. Because I mean, why not? I mean, they're more comfortable.
I agree with you.
And I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing when people come to the door with deliveries or the mailman or something like that, and they think I've just kind of hit F it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Life's over for me. Let's just.
I am exactly the same. We could live together, because I'm exactly the same.
I do like your house. This sounds great.
All right.
Let's go deeper on that.
Okay.
Give us 1 second.